Well, good Sunday morning. I'm Jaden Jefferson, and welcome to this week's Community Focus. I'm joining you here from Maumee High School, and right now I'm joined by someone who is a very special individual here at this school. So I'm not going to do the bragging about you. I kind of want you to tell your story and introduce yourself to everyone.
My name is Hala Jabri. I'm a sophomore here at Maumee High School. Should I share my whole backstory? Or?
Yes, kind of tell us more about your story and the event that you actually just held here.
All right, so in the past, I've struggled a lot with my mental health. I self-harmed, I attempted suicide, but then finally one day I just went up to my mom and I said, "Mom, if I don't get help, you probably won't see me here anymore." And that was when I got admitted at the UTMC Kobacker Center, where I received help from professionals. And I did get better. I was medicated and I received therapy. Obviously, the first one didn't fit me very well, but I was able to try different medicines. And here I am now, 16 years old. It's been 4 years and I'm doing a lot better. As a teenager, though, who has struggled with my mental health a lot in the past, I just want to be able to be there for other teens who are struggling with their mental health, and I want them to know that they are not alone, and I don't want them to be ashamed of what they're going through. I want them to know that it's okay to seek help.
And obviously, it takes a lot of strength to at first admit something like that because obviously there's a lot of stigma that surrounds mental health and self harm as well. So,
Yeah.
how did you find that strength to say, look, I need help?
Well, it was really my friends and family, my sister. So my sister had also been struggling with her mental health as well as my best friend. They had also been having thoughts of attempting suicide and had self-harmed before. But with their help, we were all able to help each other get out of it, and we all sought help together, and here we are now.
And obviously, coming together, especially as teens, because teens really are in a vulnerable position. Obviously, a lot of stress, whether that's from school, social pressures, all those things are kind of built up over time. So, obviously, coming together, I guess, was that finding that strength. So, what exactly kind of was involved in that and bringing everyone to the table?
Well, it was just me and my sister. We would talk sometimes about mental health, but it was never really in-depth conversations. But then one night we got into a really in-depth conversation. We realized like this isn't okay, this is not normal, and so we decided we needed to get help. We decided to talk to our mom together, and that's when we ended up meeting with a psychiatrist for the first time.
And that's Ending the Silence, which is also the title of the event that you hosted here. So, kind of talk about what some of the things that you did at this program and why it was important to bring the community here.
Well, I think it's really important to bring the community here because this event, the Ending the Silence presentation, is what it sounds like. It's ending the silence. It's teaching youth and even adults that mental health is not something that you should be ashamed of and that you can speak up for yourself. You can get help. Don't be silent. But I think it's really important for the community to be here tonight because a lot of people don't know what to do when their child is struggling. My mom had never been through something like that before, and so she didn't know how to handle it. She didn't know what to do. And so I think it's really important to help other parents learn the resources that are available for them.
And one thing that stuck out to me at the end of the event was exactly that. There was a Maumee resident here, years he's lived here, and he's never really seen the community like this coming together and really working to educate themselves. So, how did that moment make you feel to have someone much older say, you know what, this is a good thing, and I'm really proud of our community and students?
Honestly, this whole night has just been really surreal. I've been hoping to do an event like this for years, and so just to hear someone testify that this event meant something, I'm just really proud of that.
And I'm sure that a lot of these efforts that you're having right now, they're going to continue into the classroom and through school. And I'm sure that maybe a lot of students here are probably thinking, man, we got to watch her go. She's going to continue to do big things. So, what has been some of that work here at the school?
Well, but this year and last year, I with my sister we held a booth at High School, and that's why I won the award from the Mental Health Services and Recovery Board. We held a booth with information from UTMC and Harbor and NAMI, and we had a lot of students come up to us, and we also had a raffle there as well, just so that we could, with them putting their information on there, we could see how many students we had been able to reach. And so it was just amazing how many came up to me, because I only had like a 10-minute time span in the mornings to be able to do that. And then also this year and last year, I take a basket of different resources that are available for students, along with like bracelets and pins for mental health awareness. And I just pass it out during lunch and during classes and in the hallways, and they all really appreciate it, knowing that there's a student who is also there for them.
And we were just talking about like those social pressures and the struggles of being teens. She had 10 minutes to do this booth and you did it. So definitely putting in a lot of effort to ensure that the word gets out there that these are real struggles. So what's next for you?
Well, obviously I'm still a mental health awareness advocate. I will be speaking at an event on Sunday, the FAB event. It's a girls leadership summit, and I'm really excited to speak there as a mental health advocate. So that's what's next immediately, but we'll see what the future has to come.
For sure, and we're all going to be following your story and definitely rooting you on. So thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you too.
Thank you. And that's this week's Community Focus. I'm Jaden Jefferson. Have a great week.